stopping the lockdown. All right. The first one, I'm sure a lot of you guys probably know this is nothing new. It's called the Buttock Compressor, and once you get really good at this, it's just a race. You'll break any lockdown. My lockdowns always break if you let the guy clinch under your buttock region. And he's got a good clinch, a ball and socket clinch right here. We're going to wrap up his legs just like that under his ass and squeeze and sprawl. The only way to stop this is if you're way stronger than the guy, your legs are just way stronger, way bigger, or you just don't let him, you don't ever let him clinch low. You're always clinching him, whether you have the underhooks or the overhooks. If he goes down and he wants to clinch under your ass, you better follow him and pull him up and stick an underhook in there and bring him back on top of you. Alright? Looks like this. You're on top, and we're going to set it up from head and arm. You always know that if you're on top and someone's half guard, you want to take away all their half guard sweeps, or 95% of them. You get into the head and arm position here, the squeeze. And then even though he's got the lockdown, I took away his important underhook, the one on the same side as the lockdown. And if he doesn't do anything, from here I'm always going to try to pull the leg out, use this instep, pull the knee out, slam it to the ground, and then pass. But if the guy has a serious lockdown, no hand pass is going to work all the time. Guy's fresh, he's got a serious lockdown, you're stuck here. Alright, so what we're going to do is, instead of clenching up on top, we've already given up on this, I'm going to clench his legs. First step is bracing him. Forearm on the neck, the arm that's around the head, around the neck. We break them apart, put our head right on the middle of the stomach. And then once we clinch, we can put our head on his side. Ball and socket grip here, under his ass. And then from here, you sprawl, squeeze. You break it apart. And he's going to be pushing like hip escape, both hands on my hip. That's usually what's going to happen. So we're going to jump to the other side. You can cartwheel to the other side or hop over. Naturally, he's going to have both hands on your head, trying to prevent the pass. Sometimes you go back and forth, pop, pop. All right? Very important to know this one. So the game is, who can clinch first? Me on his legs, or him up on top with an underhook and overhook? If I'm right here and he's not doing anything. So what it does is it teaches the guy on the bottom to always clinch in the half guard. Never just sit up here, because then you do that one crazy one where you stand up here, right, and then you sit back, right? Does that hurt? Am I doing it right?
You gotta push on my knees.
That's for real?
Pulse.
That only happens when the guy on the bottom is playing half guard and it's not clinching. So many people try it, and you can tell they're about to sit up. You just sit up with them. If I sit up, you sit up with them. And it's better for him now too. If I went like this, now he can sweep me easier. Alright? So, or pull him back down.
Sorry. Whoever you had down.
We're here, head and arm, brace, armpit control or bicep control here. Here. We got it. Both hands on the hip. Pass. Anytime anybody has ever gotten around my legs, they've always broken my lockdown with that. For sure. They always do. You gotta stop it before it gets low. So one. Both hands on the the hip. You got to squeeze. Squeeze his legs together and sprawl at the same time. It's two things. Blast that lockdown. He's going to want to open it up because it hurts. All right? Work on both sides. Let's go.